And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Old Man Gaming. My name is Rob, and here we are back in Dune Awakening. We're going to probably try and do a bit of a long session today. That's the plan anyway. If we could pull it off or not, we'll see. My usual crowd are probably still in bed asleep, but I am awake. Right. So, yesterday we discovered that we have been a bit of a muppet, idiot, and that we could have been making steel products for quite a few days now, and ridiculously I hadn't. I still need some more complex machinery, which we don't currently have. So I'm just going to head out and get some more complex machinery. Now, let me just have a look at the map and let's see if there's anywhere closer we could have gone. I mean, yeah, we've got nothing. Alright, we've got the southeastern ironworks down here. I haven't actually tested these ironworks down here. Maybe we'll try that. We'll try that one. We'll go down there and we'll have a look at those ironworks. We should hopefully be able to get some complex machinery from down there. Hopefully it won't be too difficult. At least just finished making that last fabricator that we've got to do, like the survival fabricator. I'm not sure what the difference between a normal fabricator and a survival fabricator is, but we'll find out, I guess, when we build it. This is the thing with this game, playing blind and deliberately trying to avoid all the spoilers on the internet. Got to be careful of the worm here. Just pull up it over here a little bit off the worm ground so we can have a look at the map. It's a pretty straight run. Where are we going? Doesn't look to be any drum sand or anything of that nature to worry about. There's our objective right ahead. We haven't actually been here before. We passed it, but we haven't used it before. And we've got to turn in that quest as well. Right, first things first.
Who's that?
Here we go.
I've got you.
Oh, I did it too early. God, I'm hopeless in melee.
Shields up.
That's better. I really am not very good at melee. I don't know if you've noticed. Oh, and there we go. That's the identification beacon that we're probably going to need. I was hoping we would have some external complex machinery like we did at the other place we went to yesterday. I wouldn't have to actually go inside. It looks like we have to go inside.
We've got you. Time to play.
And that's it. Okay, no more. Complex machinery. You always have to go down as well with these ones, I've noticed. Yet to see one where they send you up. Just saying, a bit of variety wouldn't hurt. This looks identical to the one that we've already been to. It's a bit of a copy and paste, I think. And we don't even have any complex machinery there. We get some from here. There we go. There's another one over there. Might have missed that in the last place. There we go, 15, okay. Done. We already got this one, didn't we? Yeah. Out we go. And back to where we started. Okay. Quick and easy. Oh, we've got some intel over there. There's another ironworks over here. Maybe we should go have a look. We've got some intel over here. Available to us. Looks like... Oh, I spoke too soon.
I need help. Who goes there? Someone's here. Grenade out! Enemy sighted! Incoming!
Is that everything? Is my inventory full? Don't really need iron ore at the moment. Can get that anywhere, anytime, any place. Intel here somewhere.
Stay clear of the hand of Kadir. The entire rock is swarming with slavers. Kirab, salvagers, prospectors, anyone without a powerful patron is fair game. Beast Rabban needs more bodies to work to death on his precious new city. So if you go anywhere near the hand...
Beast Rabban, that's the first time we've heard reference to him. Right, where's the intel? We haven't been here before. No, we haven't been here before, so where's the intel?
The ground fighting may have moved away from here, but there's still plenty going on up above. I don't mind them dropping those fighters out of the sky, long as they don't come down on my head. There's still good salvage to be got from them. Only thing is, most of them fall out in the open sands, and the worms won't give you any time to use a cutter ray out there. Still, you can get some nice stuff if you're daring enough for a dash and grab.
Where is the intel? Maybe hiding behind something. I'm gonna have to go up level by level, I think. Bada bing, bada bang, ba, ba, ba. It's gonna be somewhere really obvious where I probably should have seen it and completely missed it. These are all going to spawn back in at this rate. Aha! Found you, you cheeky little hidey. Alright. Alright. And we want to head down this direction. I didn't see the little dust thing that they put down, the little plastic sheeting.
Who's that? They're coming!
God damn it.
Eyes on target.
Fucking hell. Retreat. Oh.
Target found.
God. Not what I wanted.
You're not leaving here alive.
God damn it. Oh.
You're dead. Found you.
Well, that was a lot harder than it should have been. Christ! Ah, oh, you pricks.
Get the bastard!
Like.
I've got you covered!
No! Sorry about that. Right, where were we? This is turning out to be a bit of a disaster. Wonder if there's any plants. There we go. Get some water since we just drank a load. Those bloody Sardaukar are going to be probably around the corner. No? Okay. Suits me. If I could get back into the ironworks, that would be great. That was a bloody... Really got to get some better weaponry. And some skill. There, look. Or if that means they've all come back. Oh, there we go. Few more. Maybe this one's just external only. One internal, one external. So what was the other one was like? The one we did yesterday. What the hell? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. God.
Where is everybody?
Oh, God. Why am I so bad?
Your water is mine.
I am so bad at this. Get out. God, I'm so bad at that. Fighting. Melee. I just can't get the timing right. My old man reflexes are not helping at all. Jesus Christ, there's still someone there.
Attack! Your water is mine. Enemy sighted.
The worm is hungry. Right. Way more difficult than it should have been. God's sake. I'll figure out how to use that thing properly eventually. Right, okay. Done, dusted, and we want to be heading,
Need to reload.
we're going to turn that contract in. Here we go. Get this out of the way.
I might
Oh,
see you
we
soon. I have a special task that needs your expertise. You did? Amazing. We can finally put that lowlife in his place. Nearly. Go to Maxim. Use this information to pressure him to back off the Skorda investigation. Do that, and your place with House Atreides is secure.
God. Right.
Still alive? Well done. It's a good look on you. What's this? Adorable. But this isn't the leverage you think it is. Among my people, a vice well handled is something of a status symbol. You sanctimonious nothing. You... Your initiative is commendable, if clumsy. But my vices are known. You have no power over me. You have nothing. No, you can't do this to me. No. You're a parasite, a tiny thing latched onto something worthwhile. You can't. What do you want? I do believe that I hate you. Very well. I'll give dear Anton a good head start on Skorda, for all the good it will do him. No great sacrifice. When you inevitably betray Anton, pay me a visit. If you're this ruthless, you should be working for us. Your talents are wasted on the Atreides.
And done with that. Hopefully we've finally where we need to be. I don't know. We'll see.
I thought I might see you soon. This is wonderful news. You were to be commended. Give me the documents. I'll transmit them to my superior. Very well done. Few things give me pleasure anymore, but I will savor this. Oh, I saw the look on his face. It was nearly worth what I've endured here. Nearly. Welcome. You've earned a place in the Atreides intelligence operation.
At last.
As a reward, here is a token that will grant you access to our vendors. You deserve that and more. Also, you can now align your guild to House Atreides, or join a faction-aligned guild to participate in the Landsrat. Though I warn you, this level of commitment means any future betrayal comes with heavy repercussions. Welcome aboard. Excellent timing. I just received intel from an informant of mine in one of the mining camps in Haga Rift. I've been trying to locate a friend.
We're going to leave that for now. Right. I'm just going to head north out the back. Just head back to base. Always interesting to see just if anyone's abandoned their base. I see a sub-thief in there, so they probably haven't abandoned this one. Wonder if anybody's found my water stash yet. Over at the old base. Shall we have a quick look in Granny's place? See what she's doing? I'll head over mine. Over here first and drop off stuff that we need that we don't need at the moment. Just and everything else is to be put away. Hey, Mike. Yeah. Well, Sue said she'd be out all day today. And, I figured I would get in early since she was going to be out all day. And so I started early, and then she showed up. So we've joined House Atreides now. We build this. Not enough materials. Not enough steel ingot. You know it. Yeah, it's at the back end of Eastern Vermilius Gap. Over here, you've got the trading post here, and we're sort of at the back end of it, sort of on the border of the next area. But if you wanted to try and get over here to start building your next base, I mean, there are places you can build. So like if over around here, for example, just around the corner here, there's a whole area you could build that. All along here, the worm. No? So you got this, you could build your house here. All right, I need to have a look at a couple of things. First off, we want that. I want to take these Solari out because I want to put them in the bank. Yep. Right. I'm gonna switch back over to the still suit now. Just because it has some water on it that I can drink. Well, we've actually used quite a bit of water. And haven't got any copper ore. We've got no iron ore. We've got no things. Right. Alright, we have plenty of iron. We have not much in the way of steel. So I need to go carbon hunting. Right, fabricator. What can this be done? This is a garment fabricator? Oh, we haven't built the... Right. Steel. No. Guild. Faction, none. What do you mean, none? Okay. So, how do I... How do we change the faction? Align guild. Here we go. Ties everybody in. So if you join House Harkonnen, you're kicked out of the guild. See you later. House Vernius, that's my character. So these are the endgame things to control the Landstrad that we can try and do. We have 0 Spice Girls. We have 0 voting power at the moment. We have to seek... Now I know what these house representatives are all for now. There we go. Ah, see now that helps. All right, there we go. All right, but before I go my next thing, I'm going to head back over to Arrakeen village and deposit my money in the bank so I don't lose it. Can't believe it costs 2.5k just to get there though. The taxi service, the taxi rates are phenomenally high. And then we're going to have a look at some of the vendors there and see what they have to offer now that we're aligned. As soon as we offer a game update starting at 9:30. Oh no. The servers are going to go offline. Damn. For 2 hours. So much for my early start. No, I don't think they did yesterday. Ah, well. I should put that there, because I'm not building. I'm not building, am I? So...
Can I fly you somewhere today?
The one over on Vermilius Gap. I can't remember what it's called. The Anvil. It's called the Anvil.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Where do you want to go? Atreides and their war levies. Look, I can get you there, but I want a little extra for the trip. All right. Doctor's on the roof. Let's go visit the Red Duke.
Two and a half K just used up though. Just to bloody oops, go to the right. (9:30 UTC). So that's 10:30 my time. So that's 35 minutes.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris? How much Solaris would you like to deposit?
68,000. I still don't get the difference between... I mean, is coin what I'm carrying? I don't know. I don't get it. It seemed a bit weird.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw, Solaris?
Maybe credit is what's in the bank and Solari coin is what I was carrying? I don't know. Okay, but we've got the money in the bank anyway. Money's in the bank. It's safe. Still got to figure out my way around here. Let's see on the map here. Where are we? Weapons merchant, water seller, spice merchant, base vendor, imperial consulate, tax collector, Atreides vendor over there. Alright. Where to pay your taxes. I shouldn't have anything to pay for a while. I think I paid up front in advance, so 5 days before its due date. So I sort of hope that that's like 11 days before I have to pay something else. Your shield stops working eventually. I think they cut your shield's supply off, so your house starts to deteriorate when the sandstorms hit. I think that is what happens. So let's have a look.
Always good to see a familiar face. What can I do for you today?
Show me what you have to sell. Scout Ornithopter Wing Mark IV. Scout Ornithopter Cockpit. Scout Ornithopter Copter Generator. Engine. Chassis. Hull. So but you need to be level 4 reputation before you can buy any of it. So you can purchase it. Or you can build it if you want. Oh man. So there we go. That's one way of doing it. You just need the reputation up. I've really got to find the Bene Gesserit. So is that my reputation or not? No, I doubt it. So how do you know what your reputation with Atreides is?
My memory. Sand beneath our feet, shifting with each sacrifice. Lives given. Given to the cause.
So I wonder if it's like I just still have to keep doing more quests. Wish they'd fix this bug. House Atreides standing increase times 50. So we still got those. Right. Okay.
You were expected. Don't look so shocked. As the Duke's master of assassins, I must know the movement of every grain of sand in Arrakeen. You are free to roam the city as you please. Cause no trouble, and you'll never have to acquaint yourself with the more disturbing aspects of my title.
Is that it then?
I'm afraid I am a very busy man. Unless you have something compelling to share with me, I'll attend.
Okay. I guess that's nothing then. What's that showing on the map? There's nothing there. I have no idea who this is. Okay. I guess we'll find out eventually. Well, the servers are going to go down in 25 minutes. I'm not sure if there's much really I could be carrying on with. I sort of wish I'd known in advance that they were going to go down. Maybe I should have checked Twitter, or X, previously Twitter, before coming on. Right, where... I want to see if there's anything, now that we've aligned ourselves with Atreides, does Duncan's dojo, has that opened up to us at all? Has that become a thing? No, still nothing in Duncan's dojo. Oh, what's the point of it then?
FM, the voice of the sands, your trusted voice in the tumultuous sands of Arrakis. Tonight,
Landstrad Bender.
Of our desert world, politics. From the halls of the governor's palace,
I am permitted to trade with those favored by the Landsraad.
Is shifting like the dunes. Let's dive in. The Atreides ascendancy, fragile or firm. The Atreides banner flies high over Arrakeen, but whispers in the streets suggest that the sands beneath Duke Leto's feet may not be as real as they seem. House Carino loyalists are said to be gathering strength on distant systems, questioning the Emperor's wisdom in granting stewardship of Arrakis to the Atreides.
Okay. See, I could buy it here, but they're damaged.
Closer to home, say, with the Fremen, are being cultivated to counterbalance the Emperor's potential wrath. Fremen negotiations, trust or treachery. Lady Jessica Atreides has been hosting key Fremen naibs in what insiders describe as historic discussions. Rumors swirl that these meetings go beyond mere cultural exchange.
They're like parts.
Resource sharing and military cooperation. A faction within the Landsraad, notably allies of House Harkonnen.
Oh, there's my reputation level 2.
Accusing the Atreides of breaking convention by arming desert tribes. Is this a move toward peace or preparation for conflict?
I have to head back to the anvil. Oh, we haven't actually been in here, so we'll have a quick look in here. The pub.
Oi, what's your poison? You want to know about the upper level or lower? Oh, this is my level, where regular lads come to tip their elbows among kindred spirits. We make no pretenses down here on the lower level. You want to know about the upper level? Oh, that's Lord Jim's domain. That's a realm apart. Not meant for us poor wretches of the lower orders to dwell in. As in, we are not of sufficient rank in the social order to breathe that rarefied air. Colour Sergeant Justice Clack, retired. At your service. Suit yourself.
Who are you?
Oh, it's Mentat Trainer.
Curious, very curious. Your deduction that I can offer this training is accurate.
That is Jeffrey Combs.
Your mind is not ready for such rigors.
That is definitely Jeffrey Combs. Reanimator. I'm going to look this up, but I reckon that's Jeffrey. He was in Star Trek Deep Space Nine, played Wayun. He was also in Star Trek Enterprise, played an Andorian. I'm sure that's Jeffrey Combs. Let's know his voice anywhere. Jeffrey Combs. Let's have a look. Jeffrey. Jeffrey Combs. He was in The Frighteners as well. Let's have a look. Filmography. I'm sure that's Jeffrey Combs. It's not listed on his IMDb page. But it definitely sounded like him. Let's have a look at the Dune Awakening page. Daniel Bonjour. What's his name? Zane DeWitt. I'm not seeing his name, but I'm not seeing the character Zane DeWitt either. I'm convinced that's Jeffrey Combs. Z-A-Y-N I-T-T-E Dune awakens, Zane DeWitt is the advanced Mentat trainer located. He unlocks advanced blah blah blah. But who? Jeffrey Coombs is Zane DeWitt, advanced Mentat. There we go. Is this guy voiced by more than the greatest Star Trek actor who ever lived, Jeffrey Coombs? I'm not the only one who thinks it's Jeffrey Coombs.
Mentats make mistakes, but not often. This conversation is terminated.
That is definitely Jeffrey. Definitely. It has to be. One day I'll find the Bene Gesserit bloody trainer. Again, I'm not looking it up on the bloody internet. I have no interest in spoilers. So let's have a look at the upper level, or will we be turned around? Will we be told no entry? Yeah, so far so good.
Hello. May I help? I am the assistant manager of the Solution Bull. As such, I have many duties, but I mostly handle security operation and perform also as the wine steward. Not such a strange story. Boy grows up in a vineyard, boy got to fight in off-world wars, and finally boy follows his liege to a desert hell world. A tale as old as time, eh? See. I served the Duke in the liberation of Ix and the raid on Gidi Prime before my time in the Arrakis campaign.
The liberation of Ix. That's where House Vernius is from, Ix. It's where my home world is. My character's home world is Ix. It's where they liberated the planet Ix from the Cloaxu invaders, giving House Romba Vernius and his sister Kalia, who I've based my character on. Well, Kalia had died by the time they liberated Ix, but Romba, it was more like more cyborg than man, more machine than man.
About Ix, but I will. Lorenzo, my brother. We lose him at the retaking of
the Grand Palais.
There were two elements in our assault. Gurney Halleck, myself, and the Ixian prince in exile commandeered a suspenser barge and attacked the Grand Palais from above. Meanwhile, young Enzo was his official messenger boy and wore the proper tabard to identify him as such, eh? The messengers are unarmed. The messenger tabard is meant to identify and protect its wearer from interference on the battlefield. Huh? The forms of Canley are clear on this. But the forms were not obeyed that day. Standing in their way was Commander Kando Garon and an understrength company of Imperial Sardaukar. The Bene Tlilax who were in disarray. Their authority collapsed entirely as the native Ixians began to rise up. The Sardaukar were outnumbered and had no reason to stay in the fight. Whatever intrigue the Emperor was involved with on Ix had surely been disrupted, if not foiled utterly. But the Sardaukar do not surrender. Nor do they, it turns out, honor the forms of Canley when they are losing. by all account, and so was caught by a dying Sardukar and had his head dashed apart against the ground. I got the taste for killing Sardukar that day. An appetite I will never satisfy.
So, basically, the old emperor, not the one that you see in the movie Dune, that emperor's father had secretly backed the Bene Gesserit to invade Nyx, as they had promised that they could create an artificial spice, thus making Arrakis irrelevant and taking control of the spice away from the Spacing Guild, basically. Forming a new monopoly on spice. But then the old emperor died and the new emperor took over, the one we see in the movie Dune. But it was all secretly, it was all a secret. They were trying to create artificial spice. They'd invaded the planet, and anyway, Leto Atreides and Romba, Prince Romba,
somewhere today?
Reinvaded Planet X and took control back, but there was Sardukar troops there that were obviously sort of in disguise and mixed in amongst the Bene Gesserit.
Music to my ears. Where do you want to go? The basin is a pretty big place. I never miss the chance to let Smiley verbally abuse me.
But yeah, but my character's based on the sister of Prince Romba, so Princess Kaelia Vernius, who was in the books the first.
To my ears. The basin is a pretty. I never miss. Let's move before a storm.
Yeah, who was Duke Leto's first concubine before Jessica, and they had a son together called Victor, who was Duke Leto's first son, who then died in an explosion caused by Kaelia and her handmaiden. And as such, through grief, because her son Victor wasn't supposed to be there, it was supposed to kill Leto. But what it ended up doing was killing Victor and injuring Romba, her brother, and he had to become like part cyborg. Leto survived, but in a moment of grief she killed her handmaiden and threw herself out of a window from a tower and killed herself. So that's what happened to my character in the books. But so theoretically she should be dead, because all of that actually would have happened in this universe as well. So this character should be dead and shouldn't exist. But she does in this form. Okay, well, we're going to have to head back to the base and log off, I think, because the servers are going to go down in about 5 minutes. It's a shame. I was hoping to do an all-dayer, but we're going to have to leave it and come back in about 2 hours' time. That's it. All right. I guess we're logging off. All right, well, anyway, well, thanks for watching. I should hopefully come back in a couple of hours and we'll continue this. But have a good one, everyone, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.